Hi everybody, this is Tara from Koala Productions, and I'm going to show you just a quick tutorial on how to make my Great Horned Owl Pocket Folio. And as you can see, I printed everything out. Only 3 pages need to have a background image printed on them. If you want, you can do it on these pages too, but it's really only for those 2 little tags, so you can decide. So of course the first step is we're just going to cut all the pieces out, and I found scissors and my X-Acto knife were good for this, but use what you've got and what you prefer. There's no way that's right or wrong on doing this. And here we have the cover part out, and now I'm going to go ahead and just cut out all of the rest of the tags and other parts. This guy, make sure just to keep them together here. And when you're done, you can go ahead and either ink the edges. And I know I'm not doing this the greatest job, but this is what I prefer. I prefer to run just a marker around the end. And just go ahead and do all the parts. Alright, we got all the parts cut out. And there's 3 that need to have some scoring and folding done on them. And that's the long tag. This is the inner part of the pocket. And this is the outside of the pocket. We're just going to go ahead and score along all of those lines. And fold them over. I'm using my bone folder to make sure the creases are nice and creased. If you don't have a bone folder, that's okay. You can use something like the plastic part of a mechanical pencil will work just fine. Anyway, we're just going to go ahead and fold up all of those scored lines and get everything nicely creased. Alright, so this is the interior of the pocket. It's going to go in here. And as you can see, we're going to make a long pocket that goes in there. And you can go ahead and glue either on the inside of the pocket, or you can do the flap on the outside of the pocket. If you do it on the inside, I recommend just doing a little clip there, like how I had it here. And then we're just going to go ahead and glue the long tag. Now I decided, when this wasn't intentional, but I thought, hey, you know what? I can make a little secret pocket on the very end of the tag. So I only glued it halfway down and then just along the edge. I did a little trimming here just because I was a little off when I cut them, and just cleaned it up. And I'll show you here. There's where I put the little secret pocket in there. Alright, and this tag is going to go into this long pocket when we have the folio made. Alright, so now the flat part is going to go in, and it's going to make the back side of the main pocket. So we're just going to glue up the little flaps. Going to glue the edge that's, well, you can see it's got the pocket on it. And then we're just going to glue that in. Alright, now we've got to make these little envelope pockets. And they're going to have these little tiny tags in them. And they do have a little score line. So I just run a thin bead of glue on the edges and on the end. And then I match them up. And as you can see, we're going to have a little card that's going to go in there. Now we do need to score the end because they're going to just kind of like fold open. You'll see how this goes in just a few moments here. But that's basically what we're going to do. I'm just making sure it's nice and creased. And we're going to do the second one in exactly the same way. And it doesn't matter which one has which backing. You just do it how you like it. And you can put whichever one of these 2 little owl tags in there. Alright. So now we have everything glued and done, and as you can see, there's a ton of different ways that we can arrange the pockets. So you just do what you want to do. But if you want to do it how I did it, this is kind of a quick run through of what I did. I put the flapping pockets in the front, and I put their little tags underneath, their little hidden tags. And then I put these guys along the long tag pocket. And then I put these little tucks on the side, they're little stack tucks. And also the little tuck next to it. There you go. And I'm just going to stick all of my little things in there. And this one I decided to use as a belly band. You could also use it as like a little tuck or something. But I thought a belly band would be good along the edge here. And just putting in some of my little ephemera cards. And I'm putting the big pockets, filling it with the notes. And then I decided with my little fussy cut rose, I would use it as a little tuck there. And there we go. That's how I decided to do it. And you can go ahead and just keep this closed with a paper clip. I had some cool twine, so I was just going to go ahead and wrap my little guy with some twine to use as the closure for it. There we go. We'll tie it up. So here it is, the finished owl pocket. And I decided to use the twine instead of the clip just because, as I said, I had just gotten it and I really like the twine. And I also used the twine on the inside to make little tag twine, I don't even know what they're called, poles for all the tags. And this is just a quick showing of how I ended up putting all of the little tags. And you can see that those are the note cards, and I printed them on both sides. And here's where the little tiny tags are hidden in those little envelopes that flip open. And when they flip closed, they hide the little owl cards that are underneath them. Here's the very long tag, and it goes in that middle pocket. And oh yes, here is where the little hidden pocket is. I'm going to put that back in that way. I decided not to put a tag in that because I like the ears just poking out. And then these little tags just fit. I made them specifically for these two pockets. And then we have the belly band with 3 little ephemera pieces on there. And there we go. They all printed on the back. I just love how these cards came out. And then you can see here where the tucks are on the side. We have these little journal cards. We have 2 of those. And then I love this little stamped owl. And then I have some little tickets that I made. On the tickets, they're also owl themed because this is the yellow owl lines. And this one was for Owls of the World, Admit 1. And I have a little vintage owl label. And then another little journal card there. And those get all nice and tucked into those stack tucks there. Of course, you can put them however you would like because it's going to be your folio. So you arrange them how you like to have them. And in the big pocket, I have the big note cards here just for journaling or observations. Whatever you want to put in those. We'll tuck those back in there. It's a nice big pocket. And that's, oh yeah, got to put those back and tuck them back in. That's pretty much it for the card. And I want to keep that little string tucked in there. And I'm going to wrap them back up. But I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial. I have my Great Horned Owl portfolio on my Ko-Fi shop, and I also have up on my Etsy shop. I'll leave links in the description. I have another owl folio too you may want to check out. It's a barred owl folio. And other than that, you can always check out my website at paulaproductions.com. So that's it. We'll see you next one. Bye!